All right, Tim Buckley, thoughts on the Farmer's Almanac?
Why are we talking about? We're talking about the Farmer's Almanac because
They put out some
Someone
dumb
put out the
winter weather
forecast?
forecast or something today.
Yeah, and it was
Also,
a Google trend. People were
sorry.
like, what's going to happen this winter? But it's August, guys.
Okay, it's August.
Oh my
The
goodness.
Farmer's Almanac is not based on science. It's based on basically like old wives' tales. And I asked you first, Tim, but just classic Brittany, I just went on a rant, but I hate the Farmer's Almanac. I just don't understand why people use it. It's kind of the same rant that I went on. I know we talked about it, that I went on Instagram about like why people trust weather apps when they're wrong 90% of the time. Like, did you see? Did you look at it? It has wet for every place basically in the United States. Not everywhere can be a wetter than normal winter. That's not how weather works.
It's not. I just pulled it up now. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure what their process is. I've never really understood the forecasting process. I think they kind of keep that secret and under lock and key, and maybe it's because there's not much of a process either. I also kind of enjoy, and I'll just pop this up. No, that's not the right one.
You enjoy the
There it
tropics.
is. There's the forecast for winter is hurricanes. No, that's not it. Like winter has boundaries apparently, so each region is going to get different type of weather maybe. I don't know. I guess they're saying average temps and wet for us. Sure, it's possible, but it's August. I don't know much about the winter pattern coming up in August, Brittany. I'm not sure about you, but it is pretty far away. They're vague adjectives, so if you want to make a broad prediction, it's best to be vague, and well, there you go. You can verify it however you'd like, I guess.
I guess that's true because, when we do forecast verification, we're basing it on like a number, a high and a low. Like, did we have storms that day? Do we have severe weather? So I also like the boundaries you talked about too. It's like the same thing that, and I know you talk about this as well, but Brad always talks about this. We have like Lancaster County, that has like a little panhandle that sometimes like a severe thunderstorm warning will like go over it because they're two different offices. And it's like weather doesn't care about county lines or state lines. Weather's going to happen no matter what. Also, average temperatures. I think of our average temp in Charlotte. Our average high at its lowest is 50, and our average low at its lowest is 30. Well, that doesn't really tell me if it's going to snow or not, because that doesn't mean that we couldn't have one day that's below average. So.
Yeah, and snow is so rare around here. It doesn't happen all that much. One of the things I like to mention to people, you can have a warmer than average winter and have above average snowfall, because you might just get that from one or two events only. Now, on the flip side, you can have a colder than average winter, which we've had, and have below average snowfall. They really aren't correlated around here, but to me, it seems all people care about with a winter weather forecast in the Carolinas. Tell me, is it going to snow or not? And we just don't usually know that ahead of time. It's kind of tricky. Even a day out can be tricky.
I thought this video would put us in the mood.
Yeah, it does. It gets us out of the hurricane mood. Yeah, you also think, too, about how La Nina and El Nino and how that can change and that can influence, our winter pattern. But, of course, it also can influence our summer pattern. And if we don't know if we're going to still be in a La Nina by October, then we certainly don't know by January.
That'll
So
be
is it gonna
interesting
snow?
to see how it plays out because, yeah.
James,
I always
we
say
don't know.
probably. That's
the
my best
my
answer.
friend. Oh, hello, Becca.
Probably.
Yeah, well.
Probably snow.
I should have looped that video. Loop
It's
that
okay.
video again. There it goes. Now it's looping.
I thought I was ready for cooler weather. This is not looking appealing to me, though, so I'm going to enjoy the rest of summer and fall for now.